Hello, 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 everybody. It is I, dun 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 dun, Juju, aka the Rainbow King. Hello, everyone. Welcome to D&D Night with friends. Mr. William, our DM, Bryn as Vesper, James as Farwin. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much to Bryn and Will for the resubs. Thank you so much, very much. And welcome on everyone. Today is D&D night, so I will probably be mostly physically in the chat typing, not so much answering with my voice. So, I'm gonna say hello in the chat. If not, oh, all right. Okay. Don't know why I don't. Where's roll 20? Go. Like, why can't I see roll 20 right now? Okay. All right. Let me release them.
Done, 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 done.
Ooh. Shark.
Well, for good reason.
Spooky shark time.
Fair, it is spooky shark time.
Will is.
I'm just a little shark man. Or am I?
Yeah, right. Shark.
Spooky.
Good. As I was looking through images for tonight, I thought I might choose that one. I didn't. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a hot minute.
Thank you.
And, we were spitefully dead when the camera panned to us, like a teenager with their pants down in the woods at a cabin when the killer comes up to the window and just slaps themselves up against.
What are you talking about?
Bad analogies.
Yep.
Alright. D&D time. Nobody heard me clap because I pushed chalk on. Linda!
Yeah.
Give us a recap.
Oh, flip. Okay. I was actually not last minute with editing time. Let's see. We were exploring Oregon. We went into a dome. There was a glass bottle and some sort of other piece of, like, a ring or something. I don't know. It had another little symbol thingy thing. I was like, wow, this might be important. The nerds still don't know what the heck it is. They're useless. We went to a tower. And the tower was spooky scary, but not really. And it had a little door, and I remember that Scribbles was a Scribblepuss, which I animated.
That's pretty good too.
I don't know if you saw it. I'll probably put it in the video again. The Scribbles, for some reason, cannot hold their form either underwater or something about the tower or whatever. And, I remember something very prominent from last session. Jasnah was very particular about everybody peeing in the ocean. There was a lot of pee talk. And that's all I remember. Oh, and the shark showed up. There we go.
Yeah, that is where we left off. The big megalodon who had harried your boat in some way returned, and in that return came with it more folk. As you were huddled down inside the hunkered remains of one of the dilapidated buildings, nerds in tow. That is where we pick up. It is to you, party. What are you doing? There are merfolk in the surrounding waters, and there is the megalodon that you can see swimming around.
Do we know that they know we're here?
That you do not know.
Can I use a perception check to attempt to determine if they know we're here?
I would say probably wouldn't even take a perception check. They are swimming around the area. If you really peer around and look, they're not like beelining towards where you are.
Got it. Do they look like they're searching, or like they're just stopping here for like a pit stop?
That you cannot tell.
Okay. What's the structure we're in, like?
From last time, you were in a dilapidated tower. It is more circular. It's got 3 floors. The 3rd floor is caved in. There are some simple stairwells and carved stone along the walls and the floors. There is some broken furniture here and there, but otherwise it is a lot of just broken, gross stuff.
Right.
So we just hang out and they'll go away.
Yeah.
Right? Good plan. We don't need to fight the mega sharky thing.
Yeah, must not waste our energy.
Or our limbs.
How would you like to proceed?
Sit and wait.
Yep.
Okay. I would like for a group stealth check then, as they are swimming around the area, and I will be making checks for the nerds.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. That is 3 successes and 3 failures. So I need to make some perception checks and see. Okay. As they are swimming around, there are a couple times where you think you're going to get caught. They swim a little bit too close here and there. You'll see the megalodon swim over, and you swear they've noticed you. They're gonna crash into the building. You'll be dead in a moment. Farwin, you try and take a peek out at one point, and Calavarian, the Triton, grabs your shoulder and pulls you back and just lifts up a finger as one swims by the open hole, not looking through.
I stay quiet and don't do anything.
Moment passes. Another moment. The shadow of the megalodon passes one more time, and it starts slowly swimming away. You can see from the opening the large body starting to go further and further and further. It is moving towards the inner bits of the dilapidated ruins, as you are still on the outskirts here.
Okay, so probably going to see that thing again.
I certainly hope not. That's a little bit too close for comfort there.
We'll just keep an eye out and, you know, hide if it comes back. Or don't. You know, live your life.
Or don't.
I'd rather avoid fighting if at all possible here. Because I understand that you're hired to protect us, but it's a big shark.
That is a big shark.
It might be prudent to head back to the ship for now and just avoid that. But and he's gonna look out a little bit. God, I'd like to know what's further in there.
So you haven't finished your business yet?
I mean, we were going to search the majority of the whole structures here. Everything from the outskirts, the inskirts, or the closer ends, or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, we'll follow you if you want to stay and do research and die to a shark. Sure, buddy, we can do that. Or if you want to go back to the ship, we can go back to the ship. I think Jasnah might have to pee, so...
Well, you haven't peed yet. It's just water down here. You just pee anywhere.
Ugh.
I mean, that's what all tridents do. That's how fish work too. But pee talk aside, guys. And he's gonna turn to I have to pull up her name because my memory is Kierbidge. He's gonna turn to Savara. Oh, what do you think? It's dangerous and like not everybody can swim as fast as others. So it might be better to back up. But there's more to be found here. I mean, we only found a couple of things. And she's gonna sit and ponder it for a moment. I don't want to die. End of story. And if not dying is up at the boat, that is where I would like to be. I'd like to be back on the boat now. Let's go back on the boat.
Lead the way.
Oh no, I'm not going to lead the way. Please, thank you. It's that way. And she's gonna point back towards the area where the anchor is moored. Please, if there's anything in that way, I do not want to be the first one in it.
I'll lead the way.
Okay.
I am but a brave child.
I would like a marching order, just in the event that anything happens.
I'll go right behind Farwin.
Okay.
I'll go third.
Alright.
I'll take point.
Alright. So all of you begin swimming out. Calavarian and Savara will swim kind of in the middle of you to avoid any potential dangers. You make your way slowly and cautiously back. You're getting closer and closer to the anchor, and you reach back towards the first set of ruins that you had inspected. I would like a perception check from either 2 people or 1 at advantage.
Does anyone have higher than +4?
Mine is 4, but I'll let you go.
Okay, I will keep my eyes out. Fine.
Okay, 16. As you are getting closer, the Megalodon is nowhere to be seen. But as you're looking around, around, and around, coming out of a nearby ruin, you do see 3 of those Zyotropic merfolk.
Do they see us?
That's what I would get to roll for now. As you freeze up a second, and are, do they see? 2 of them will begin swimming and turning away. The third one is going to stop and turn its head. As it turns its head, it glances over all of you once, comes back around, squints its eyes, and leans in real hard. And you'll hear a gurgling speech. And the other 2 are turning back around. I would like for everybody to roll initiative.
Our note didn't work.
Let me get this all set on my end. Alright, and for the first time in a hot minute, I have a map. This would be rough placement. You guys would be anywhere behind this line. Please arrange yourselves as you would.
I actually just got a raid.
Ooh.
Wow.
So much for raid orphan of Ordinal? Welcome on in.
Let's get initiative, and I'm just gonna pen and paper this because I'm too lazy to set up the initiative tracker on there. Alright, beginning of combat, initiative count 21. It is either Vesper or whoever wants to take it.
I will let somebody else take it because Vesper would currently be blissfully unaware of anything happening. Farwin, you're the one that saw shit, so.
Okay, so I guess what I will do is I'll open my character sheet because I accidentally closed it. And then I will cast Armor of Agathis at just first level.
Alright. The crackling temperature of the ocean cools even further and sticks to your skin, the armor forming jagged, and you have Armor of Agathis up and available.
Cool. And then I'm going to say Merfolk straight ahead, and then I will get into a combat stance, and that's my turn.
Alright, you are in a stance for combat. End of initiative count 21, we have the merfolk that actually saw you. he is going to quickly swim up and around in a zagging pattern. And Jasnah, he's going to, with a kind of strangely tinted spear, swing around and try and get at you from the side. Does a 20 hit you? And you are still muted currently.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 hits me.
20 hits. All right. So off of the first spear attack, it will be a measly 3 piercing damage, but I do need a Constitution saving throw. Okay, 23. You feel like something tries to take hold as you get hit with it, but you're able to shake it off, and there's still this pulsing, weird sensation where the wound is. They are going to take a second stab. This time it is only going to be 17.
That just means.
Alright, so, meets or does not hit?
No, that means.
Okay, so you will take another 4 damage. As they're going to stab through the same spot, they're able to get just around the chink in the armor, and total of 6 damage and another con save. Okay, 14, still just enough. It feels colder, but you're able to keep shaking it off. You have avoided whatever it is for the meantime. That is that merfolk's turn. We are down to a second merfolk's turn. They are a bit further away. So they are going to take an action to dash and swim around to the side and back of Farwind there. We've got 2 at initiative count 10. Which of you wants to take first round?
I'll take it.
Alright.
Because I am just going to Eldritch Blast. And it didn't do the thing, so hold on.
Alright, which one are you targeting here?
The one that's actually taking hits at Jasnah.
Okay.
That's only a 12?
A 12 will hit.
Oh, good, okay. 2 points of damage.
2 points, alright. As the blast bang, crashes in, the black energy doesn't seem to fully take purchase. It hits, and it definitely does damage. It's just it looks like the sea is warping it, perhaps accounting for your terrible roll.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn?
I will back up a little bit, but I will just do that.
Alright, next initiative count 10.
I'll take it.
Oh.
The one that's attacking me. I'm going to stick my plated hand into its mouth, and I'm going to cast Lightning Lure.
Okay. So, like lure.
So it would need to succeed on a strength saving throw.
What is your current DC?
15.
Then a 13 will not pass. It will take the damage from the lightning lure, and you are hitting something with lightning in the middle of the ocean, so there's going to be a little something that happens here. Please roll your damage. Alright, it will take the initial 4 here, and then as the lightning cracks out, the surrounding water shimmers with electricity and vibrates, and both you and the Marrow / Merfolk will take an additional 2 lightning damage.
I say to it, whatever home it is that you have, whatever hovel it is that you live in, I'm going to make sure you don't see it tonight.
Okay. If you could understand common, it would be very afraid of that sentence. Doesn't understand common, though. Anything else off your turn?
No.
I feel like you could still kind of get the vibe, you know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have a very angry woman in front of you. Alright, with that, it is... Juju, you are up next.
I am first going to give bardic inspiration to Farwind. And then to the fish guy next to him. Fish's mockery. And I'm gonna say, you got fish lips! And then my tail will like wag angrily in the water.
As it's swimming up and preparing itself and readying for a strike, you see it kind of just strain its eyes a little bit and lean down and just tilt the head. It definitely felt pain. Doesn't understand why it felt pain, but pain.
I'm gonna
Alright, so you got...
back it up.
Alright. End of your turn, it is the last of the merfolk. It is going to dash right here in between Farwind and Jasnah. And that will be the totality of its turn. We are back to the top of the combat order. Who's up?
So you're saying it's conga line of death time?
It is currently the conga line of death.
Okay, well, I'll take a step backwards to pour energy into the conga line. And then I will attack the one in the middle because I assume I will have flanking advantage.
Okay. You are within 5 feet of it and wielding a glaive, so,
Glaives do not have disadvantage at close range, so it's only lances.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Perfect. Go ahead and take
Yeah.
flight.
Lances are bad, but halflings can use them. That's why I use that weapon for an entire camp. It's a loophole.
That's fair. Alright, make your attack.
Okay, I am attacking with Polearm Master.
Oh!
Okay, well, the 23 and 27 crit will definitely both hit there.
Sweet.
21 damage on it. Ooh. As you come in and you swing twice, catching the merfolk, it's kind of rancid armor not protecting it nearly enough and getting scraped and diverted and piercing in the flesh. Very decent amount of damage. Anything else from your turn?
No, that'll be it.
Alright. Next in the conga line, 18 on the initiative order. That one that you just attacked is not thrilled and is going to start looking at you a bit more fiercely and is going to take 2 swings at you with the spear. I have to make sure. Yep, that is correct. Alright, first attack is going to be a 16 total.
Nope. AC 17.
Alright, as it takes one good stab over towards your head, you swiftly just woof to the side, the water making it easier to move dynamically. Second swing is going to be a 17.
Yeah, that one hits.
Alright, so with a 17, you will take 5 piercing damage, and I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What if I told you that the 5 piercing damage only dealt damage to my Armor of Agathis and not me?
That raises a great point. And I'm going to allow it, because it makes sense. So, you are able to avoid whatever is causing this effect at the moment.
Cool. My Armor of Agathis also does 5 cold damage to him, which is probably not very good, but I'm taking it.
Chills creeps into the arms through the tip of the spear. doesn't seem to worry this merfolk too much.
Yeah, I figured.
That will be their go. Next up will be the one just on the other side of you that was viciously mocked. It is also going to take 2 stabs.
Okay.
First is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
This one will deal 9 piercing damage with
Oh,
the
wait,
spear.
sorry. You said a 20 to hit?
Yes.
Can I use shield as a reaction?
I'll allow.
Alright. My AC is now 22.
Okay. As it comes in, one swift hand motion and a wave of arcane energy slams out the spear, and it's not able to make purchase. Second strike, that is going to be a natural 20 for 24. So you are you're going to be eating this.
Yeah.
Oh, that is unfortunate for you. It is going to be a total of 18 piercing damage.
Ow!
As the shield pops up, it swims one way and the other, and as the shield is stationary, it swings the spear around and catches you very well straight in the side. May have pierced an organ, you don't know yet.
You said 18 damage?
18 damage.
I have 7 health left.
Did it take any damage from the armor of Agathis, or was that...
No, my armor of Agathis is currently not absorbing, so it cannot.
Right. Alright, that is its turn there. We are to initiative count 10. Who's taking it?
I will go.
Alright.
Going to bonk the same one. This one here. Actually, did Farwin attack this one or this one?
Middle one.
Middle.
Okay, I will attack the middle one. I will do another Eldritch Blast. (24) to hit.
24 is most certainly going to hit.
That is a little bit better than what I rolled last time. Oh, last time I rolled so poorly because I was using the wrong dice. Okay, this will be better. 4. Double of what I did last time. Easy.
Alright, as it once again slams in. It's a little bit more solid this time. This one is starting to look rough. It's kind of languid in its movements. There's a bit of that murky purple blood that you can see starting to build up at the edges of the mouth. Anything else from your turn?
No.
Alright, and to their second initiative count 10. You're...
Okay. I'm gonna start with casting Bane on these boys.
Okay. Charisma saves all around. Oh, those are not great rolls. What is your save DC? Because I don't think they even come close.
14.
Alright, well, I rolled after their modifiers. A 6, a 6, and a 7. So, they are all baned. So, on any saving rolls or attack rolls, D4 subtracted. Oof. Alright. A cloud of inky black magic kind of settles over each of them, and then a small shimmering little mark on each of their temples. They are banned.
And I would like actually. Oh.
You got it.
Thank you. Oh, that was huge.
Help back. Anything else from your turn, Juju?
Nope.
Alright, initiative count 5 then. We are down to Jasnah.
The ones in the corner that have my hand currently in its mouth. I go ahead and summon out the blade. I'm going to try to strike at it. Before I do so, I'll use a bonus action to cast a spell.
Are we?
Big damage.
So Brandy's smite is on, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to make an attack.
Alright, hit it. A 20 will most certainly hit as the sword materializes and is then filled with bright, radiant light. You take one good stab directly into the stomach of this merfolk. It looks down, and the blood begins streaming and trickling and dissipating into the water. It took a very, very heavy blow there. It is looking rough.
So it would have been 10 points of the piercing damage with the sword,
Yep.
and 10 points of radiant.
Yep. Anything else from Jasnah for the turn?
That's it.
Alright. Staying stationary. This one that you just stabbed. It's gonna take a look around. At this point, a little bit too close for comfort on here. So it is going to attempt to cast a spell on you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Jasnah. Oh, that is a 5. That's not gonna cut it. As it scrapes a piece of iron off of its spear, you're swimming and floating and trying to keep your balance, and suddenly your body gets rigid. You can't move a muscle. The water currents are starting to slowly move you. You have been held. So, at the end of each of your turns, you can make an additional wisdom saving throw, but until then, you are currently paralyzed.
Would I need to make one of those checks too because of the crit that hit me?
That is not. I do need a Constitution saving throw for you from the crit. However, this is a spell casting, not a
Right.
Okay. A 17 is fine for Farwin there, and this one, as you are paralyzed, is going to stick right where it's at, but move just 5 feet over that way and create a harder line for the other two. Back to the beginning of combat. Initiative 21.
Cool. My armor of Agathis regenerates 1 temporary hit point. I'm gonna attack this guy. Oh, Jasnah doesn't apply flanking anymore, does she?
No, she does not. She's paralyzed and not a threat.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm still gonna attack that guy. Just using my action, right?
Great.
24 will hit for 8 damage.
As you slice in one more time, the blood is flowing heavily, still standing. Or, in this case, floating.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the Polearm Master attack with my bonus action. Another crit.
God, another crit! And, as you swing through, describe your blow.
Yeah, so Farwin was trying to make the decision to go for the kill or maybe cast invisibility and get out of there. He went for sort of a cautious swing, but it hit, and it was a good hit, and he could tell his opponent was weakened. So he whips his glaive around and just thwack overhand hit with the haft of the glaive, caving in the skull of this merfolk.
As the skull sinks in, the blood flowing and streaming, the body slowly begins to float upwards and reaches a certain point and just kind of buoyantly holds where it is.
Great.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Alright, we are to initiative count 18. This is one of the merfolk. The one that swam behind Jasnah is going to make attacks against you. You are paralyzed currently. That is going to be a 23 on the first. and a 22 on the second. I believe both hit.
Yeah.
You will take from the two a total of combined 9 damage piercing, and I need 2 Constitution saving throws. The 21 will be good. The second attack on the 10, as the spear pierces in, your body is not nearly as reliant as it usually is, or reliable, I should say, as you were slowly contracting and forcing your muscles to get whatever this was out. The spasms have caused you to loosen your guard on whatever was on that weapon just a little bit and just enough. And for now, you have, when you are unparalyzed, disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. That will be this one. The other surviving and remaining one is going to take the disengage action from Farwin and is going to swim over around a Vesper. And that will be the end of its turn. We're down to initiative count 10.
I will take it. And I will use it to once again cast what's it called? Eldritch Blast on the one attacking Jasnah.
Okay.
$15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
For 6 points of damage.
This one is also beginning to look extremely rough on its feet and swimming.
And
I need to fix my language for water fights, man.
I just say, leave her alone! You're being really mean!
It will continue on staring. Does not understand common. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Alright, end of your turn. Next initiative count 10, allied turn.
Hello.
Alright.
I am gonna swim real fast and ram into this one.
Okay.
Boop.
So this would be a strength-based attack for you. So for damage, if you could roll for me, there we go. An 18 will most certainly do it for 5 damage here. As your horn pierces in on one side of the head, and you get yourself rammed right up into them. They're taking it back, but still standing strong.
Just gonna brace myself now that I'm right up next. But at least Vesper's with me. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, down to initiative count 5. Jasnah, you are paralyzed. Please make a wisdom saving throw. A 16 is enough. At the end of your turn, you feel your muscle control slowly coming back, and you're able to slowly just take your head first, then your shoulders and your arms, and you're able to finally move all the way again. At the end of your turn, it is back to the top of combat as there are only 2 of them. So it is initiative count 21.
Cool. The one that disengaged. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, I can move again.
Jasnah can move again, yes.
Alright. Cool. Well, I have reached, so I'm gonna swim over there.
Alright.
And I will attack with my glaive. I don't have advantage, do I?
No, you do not, and 8 most certainly will not do it.
Okay, so question. I do have Bardic Inspiration. if Bardic Inspiration pushed me to enough to hit to meet the AC, even though it's a natural 1, would I hit or not?
Since we are... I would say this time, yes, but in the future, if you're going to use your Bardic Inspiration on an attack, since we're using virtual dice on your end, just declare it when you roll, because there's no time between, like, I roll and the damage or we can just turn off the damage modifier there and just slap it in.
Yeah, I don't particularly care about using it to min-max damage, but I...
No, I know. I just like... The virtual dice are not the biggest out there. But yeah, roll the Bardic Inspiration on there and then just... We'll play it by ear.
The question is, like, would it... Like, does it make sense to ever roll Bardic Inspiration on a natural 1? Or would the natural 1 override it, even if I would have hit their AC? That's the
I'm not the biggest fan of natural 1 automatic failures.
Okay.
Because if a natural 1 for a plus 17 is still 18 and that beats a 12,
yeah,
18 is still higher than 12, even if you do it poorly.
Got it. Well, okay, I'll YOLO the Bardic Inspiration. Juju, what is your Bardic Inspiration dice? D6.
4 is exactly what you needed to actually hit this guy. So as you swing down, you feel like you're gonna miss, but then Juju, right there, you're remembering. Bardic Inspiration. Thumbs up. Good job. Whoop! Straight into the armor. Slips through for 8 damage.
Great. I will then attack with my Polar Master hit using the reverse side of my weapon.
Alright, as you flip it around and take the extra jab in, it will connect for another 6 damage.
Cool.
This one is starting to look a little bit haggard. Still functional, but haggard. End of your turn?
That's it.
Alright. Initiative count 18. The one here is going to take 2 swings up at Vesper. The first is going to be an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Please take 5 piercing damage and a con saving throw. And a 12 is not enough, so you will also feel that languid sense of hold in your body, and you have disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws for the time being. Lost my push talk there because I'm an idiot. Second attack is a 16.
That also hits.
Total of 6 piercing, and you do not need to make a saving throw since you are already under the effect of it. This one's just going to take up its spear and just hold it tight and keep an eye on all 3 of you. The second one, Jasnah, now that you can move again, it's going to swim around to the other side of you and just try and disorient you with speed and try and hit you. Though a 15 will not do it, and neither will a 12. So as you regain control of your movements, you're able to easily swing around and block both of its strikes, regardless of how it moved. And we are down to initiative count 10, allied turn.
I'll take this one. I'm going to summon the sword again. I'm gonna take a shot at this one right in front of me.
A 15 will hit for 7 damage. As it slices in one more time, it looks
Oh,
so very
I'm
close.
blowing my last spell into it.
Oh, okay. So...
It would have been an extra 10 points radiant.
Okay. How would you like for it to explode, /be severed, /etc.? Because you just murdered it.
As it tries to swim away from me, I just wait until I see an opening. I summon the sword and catch it right in the bottom part of the rib cage. I bring it towards me. I rip out the little piece of iron that it was holding to use that spell against me, and I jam that as deep as I can into its eye socket.
Okay. It is a brutal sight as it, again, slowly just floats up the piece of iron, holding steady in its face as it just peaks and bobs above you, about 70 feet up. Anything else from Jasnah?
Alright, for this glance pockets for anything useful.
Alright, it did start floating up. You can grab it before it starts floating up. The results of which I will tell you next round. And now we are down to initiative count 5.
I think that is me. So I will.
Or, oh wait, no, we had a second initiative count 10. I'm
I
entirely
was gonna say I didn't go yet either.
Go ahead, Juju.
Oh, I get the. I am very confident. My friends are near me, so I'm just going to take my brush handle. I'm gonna smack. Beautiful.
So as you pull out the brush, you get yourself all set and ready, you start to move your arm down, and you're a bit slower than you imagined, and the motion doesn't come down strong, so you kind of just tap on the shoulder, and it looks down at the brush, and back at you. Down at the brush, and back at you. Anything else on your turn here?
Nope.
Alright, and now we are down to initiative count 5 for real.
Okay, that is me for real this time. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to take out my bonk stick that I keep on my back and usually use as a walking stick, but it will now be used for bonking purposes. Two-handed bonk. Is an 18 to hit.
And it will do.
Eight points of bonk damage.
This time, you feel Juju's paintbrush come down, but not quite as forceful. So you think, huh, more force. And you just whack. Even through the water, it feels like a resoundingly solid strike. And it sends this guy cross-eyed for a few seconds before it shakes its head and refocuses. Anything else from you?
No.
Alright, back to the top combat.
Cool. Now I'm going to move into flanking position. I've learned my lesson. And then I'm going to glaive.
Oh, it glaives.
For 8 slashing.
8 slashing. This one, much like the others before it, is starting to look extremely rough.
Good. Then it shall be bonk.
And a 19 will do it.
24 will do it. I have advantage for 6
yeah.
bludgeoning.
And, where are you stabbing slashing it?
Well, this is my polearm master attack, so it's with the reverse side of my weapon. So this is definitely a Vesper-inspired bonk. Straight to the noggin.
Alright. As you swing down once, you flip around, go in a full motion around with your arm, and come straight down, and you'll see the skin part and the skull crack. A little bit of trickling blood as it just begins to float upwards, as they have all met their end. As we are now out of combat initiative order, Jasnah, this guy doesn't really have pockets per se. On him, he has the spear that he was holding. He has the very weird materialed armor that he was wearing. It's not very strong, and it doesn't look very well made, but it's definitely there. And that iron rod for casting the spell. Other than that, doesn't have anything on him.
I'll bucket the iron rod, kick him off my sword, let him float.
He floats up and just bobs at that same height that the others do.
The nerds. Where are the nerds? Nerds.
As you call out for the nerds, from that bush just over there, I say bush, it's really just a coral reef seabed of, anemone and such. They kind of swim up a little bit and out from behind the cover and go, is that over? Are there any more of them? Are we gonna get attacked again?
I don't see any more.
Let's just be cautious.
Yes, caution, yes. Yes. Caution. And you can see that Savara is just like bug-eyed. Like she was hunkered down and ready to swing fists as poorly as she could.
We need to get you guys some weapons, like just in case. You should really carry like a knife on you.
Well, I'm not allowed to carry a knife anymore. The last time I held a knife, I almost cut somebody else's hand off when I was making dinner.
Okay, maybe we can get you a stick for bonking.
Stick I could probably do, yeah. Up and that way.
Yeah, let's go up.
And you guys are extremely close to the anchor. And Savara is just gonna kind of look around and go, I think that's enough of here. We already found some things. Potentially more things than other people found. Potentially better things. Did our research. If that's going to be common, and she points up at the floating bodies, I'd rather not. Nope. No, thank you. Calgarian's just, well, I mean, we got so much left we could explore. We could find more, and I mean, that'd really do us good at the college. Nope. I'm just going on the boat, and the boat will be leaving at some point. And if you're back here in the water, that sucks. And she will begin swimming carefully. Stop, and wait for all the rest of you before she continues swimming.
I will follow.
Yep.
Everybody is following. Last roll. And as you swim towards the far edge of the ruins, back to where the anchor was, you are unharried on your way, and looking around, you do not see any merfolk or the megalodon. You are free to swim up. So you swim up, and up, and up, and up, till eventually, we're at the bottom of the ship. And before we get there, let's take a quick 10-minute break, and reconvene at 9:20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. See you soon.
Thank you. Okay, here we go.
I can hear her talking, but I don't know what she's saying.
I was talking to my people,
Oh, okay.
but now I am done talking to my people.
Words of people.
Oh, so we're not your people?
Well, if you are talking while I'm talking, I'll start saying what you're saying, and then I'll be confused, and then
You'll
my
start
brain will
saying
turn
what?
off,
Wait,
and
what do you
then
say
I won't
when-
remember
when
it.
I'm talking while you're talking?
Something like that, yeah.
So that's why I deafen when I do my little announcements. I'll get distracted.
I mean, yeah, well, I mean, we'll also just start talking about some bullshit.
Some bullshit. I just devoured a big ass bowl of Rice Krispies.
Nice.
I tried cinnamon Rice Krispies recently. They're not that good.
Alright. Now that we are cinnamon Rice Krispies.
Not that good.
That just stuck in my brain for a hot second. Now that we are all back, you've all made your way swimming. Some of you faster than others and attempting to get way away from the ocean and its perils. Reach your way back to the boat on the surface. As you do, Calvarian will shout, "Is anybody up there? Can somebody throw us down like some rigging or something so we can get it back up?" And a few seconds will pass, and peeking over the deck will be Lakva, the gnome who came with them. It's like, what? Some rigging. Just throw rope and shit down. Oh, rope. And she'll go back over for a second. Wait. Treading the water, swimming, waiting. A few moments later, you'll see a rope, singular, start flopping over the edge. And it'll keep flopping, and keep flopping, and keep flopping. It'll hit the water. And then you'll see the other end of the rope from the top of the ship come down and flop into the water.
No.
Okay, I gave you the rope. Well, I'm in the rope. I wanted to... Can you go get one of the sandwiches?
Question.
Yeah.
If I used web, could we climb the web?
A wet web.
I think between the water and the function of the web spell, no.
Okay. I'm just gonna be slightly annoyed.
So she's gonna look and just go, "Sailor. Okay, I guess." And just turn back around again. Another 2 or 3 minutes will pass before somebody actually comes to the side of the boat and is like, oh shit, they're back up. Somebody help me with the rigging. And they'll, after another minute, throw over actual rigging and netting for you guys to climb back up onto the ship.
Had you killed everyone on this ship and we came up to an empty ship, I was getting ready for the most epic horror survival on the open seas, where none of us really know how to use a boat.
I
Oh
thought
my
about
gosh.
it. I've had a lot of weeks to think about it. I thought it would be just slightly too cruel.
And
Basil?
yet-
My kinks have been misassumed here.
Basil, come here, buddy.
I just call for Basil. The mouse pouch will just pop open, and the little mouse head is gonna come out. And just start looking around.
I have missed you so much. And I will smooch Basil on the head.
Basil's just gonna neck into shoulders, just, and then just climb up onto your shoulder.
How long are we down there? Like a couple hours?
Great question. Took you. I don't remember how long I said it'd take you to get down. It probably would have taken you about 40 minutes to swim upwards. Plus the hour. I'd say about 4 to 5 hours. Not very long. As you get on the boat, Savara is gonna set foot on and just go, okay. She's gonna stay at the edge for a second, turn around, look down at the water. Yeah, I think I'm good. Never have to swim again. Nope. 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 No swimming. We're done. And she's gonna pull out a notebook that is, it looks like it's been treated for the water specifically. She's gonna begin jotting notes and pulling out certain things that she had in a bag on her side pouch. Calvarian is doing much the same.
Oh, I want to make some doodles of the mer people and the fishies I saw. And the shark.
Very easy to do. They are memorable, to say the least.
I'm gonna go find some dry clothes.
Good plan. You head below deck, down to where you had your stuff. Question, would you have brought spare clothing? Do you have a spare set of clothing?
Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, of course not.
I can help you. I can prestidigitate you dry.
You can?
Yeah, I can make you dry right now, and I'll prestidigitate, and Farwin is all dry.
Thank you, Vesper.
You're welcome.
This is why I keep thinking, oh, I should get a second set of clothes, and then, I don't really need to.
You don't need them.
So, as you are drying off and getting yourselves all set, Lakva, the gnome, again, will come over to you guys and just go, how is the water?
Wet.
Oh, it was very nice, but there are also some like really mean fish people again, and also the really big shark. But we found some cool stuff, and there's also a tower. And a dome.
Well, what did you find?
Rocks.
I'm gonna pull out that weird symbol thingy thing that I had. So I'm not sure what it was.
Ah, yes, the symbol thingy thing.
As you reach for the symbol thingy thing, it is a platinum coin that has a symbol of a crescent moon reflected over a lake with some mountain iconography in the background. So, can I see it?
Sure. And I will show it to her.
She'll hold out her hand like palm up.
You want to touch it?
Yeah.
Are you going to give it back?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
She'll have it. She'll palm it and grab it between two fingers and hold it up. And she's gonna turn around and walk over to Calvarian. Professor, do I get extra credit for this? I found it.
Not the first person to steal credit for my work.
It's okay, Juju, you can have credit for all of my work. You did such a good job killing those two merfolk.
Thanks, Farwin.
So as the nerds are conversing, and you'll overhear from Calvarian, I didn't even go in the water. Where'd you get this? She'll just go, oh, I found it. Who's to say? It's from here, though.
She took it from us. We found it and she took it. Juju was nice and gave it to her to look at, and she took it, and now she's pretending it's hers, but it's ours.
Svara's just gonna look up at you and go, that's not a surprise. She's gonna just slap Lakva in the back of the head. Don't lie. Why would you lie? I just want extra credit. I mean, I'm barely passing, that's why I came on the trip. I get extra credit for casting the water breathing spell? No, that was your job. You don't get extra credit for doing your job. Wow, this boat is stupid. Fuck everything here.
Oh, but you did such a good job. Even though you took my coin that I found, I still think you did wonderful, and you should definitely deserve some more points for your hard work.
Juju, you would make a horrible teacher.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of patronizing, too.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that even like plagiarism?
Plagiarism is the written word.
No, I'm pretty sure it's plagiarism.
No, that's when plagues happen. And
I'm
when
gonna
you
take
study
my
plagues
coin
that
back.
happen. You successfully retrieve the platinum coin. Well, I'm gonna go away now. She just kind of like scuffs her shoe on the deck of the boat, disappointed, and walks down below deck.
We should have a super secret group meeting in our room.
Didn't
I
we
don't know
just...
if it's a secret.
It's definitely not a secret. I just heard you say it.
Okay, but you're not invited, so.
It's different from it being secret.
Well, let's go not have a group meeting in our room.
Good idea, Farwin.
But you're still meeting as a group, so it's a group meeting. Even if you say you're not having a group meeting, you're a group that's meeting.
I don't like you. I'm gonna go down to the room.
I'm assuming you all go down to the room and you are convened.
You guys, we have that dead person dust in the jar. Do you want me to use magic to see what it is?
Ooh, yeah.
Because it could be like dead person in a jar or something. I don't know. I will take the jar full of dust.
Okay.
And I will cast Identify.
Okay. As you cast Identify from the jar of dust. My notes because I had what was in that jar. There is no magical signature that you can pick up. It does not have any intrinsic properties. Though, taking the extra second to look at it and using magic to find its essence, this is basilisk dust. Dust.
It's basilisk dust.
It could have been, at some point, it could have been a body part, but it just, over time, became dust.
Not like a big snake.
I think so. With like, and if it looks at you, or if you look at it, or like if you make loving eye contact or something, you freeze. I think. I don't know. I read a book about it a long time ago. But now we have its dust. Jasnah, do you need basilisk dust for anything?
Does it work on the bags underneath my eyes?
Maybe. But so would like cucumbers.
It's a
I
cucumber.
suspect cucumbers are less rare.
Well, a cucumber is a vegetable and it tastes like water but worse. The kitchen might have some, and then you put it on your eyes and pretend like something happened.
Wait. We're on a boat, right? And boats are basically pirate ships without pirates. And pirate ships have pickles. So there might be some pickles on this boat.
Is this far one saying this? Or is this James saying this?
This is a far one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna hunt for some pickles?
No, I'm going to reach into this urn of ash, grab some, lick it, and put a little under both of my eyes.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Just win it.
Just win it.
Yes.
It tastes awful, horrible, gross. But it's now in your stomach and under your eyes.
I'll let you know in a few hours.
I think you look great. So does Basil. Should we see... Did we come all the way out here to just go in the water for like a little bit and then go all the way back? Are we actually leaving?
If that's the case, it's a pretty easy job.
Well, I think they got interrupted because of all the meanies in the water.
Yeah, but the lady was like, "Oh, I'm not going back in there. I'm not doing that again." And like, the gnome will just drown even if they can breathe underwater because she's like that dumb. So that might be it. I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
What time of day is it?
You left about midday, so it would be getting closer to sunset at this point.
Did we miss dinner? Is it dinner time?
If you poke your head out of your room, you don't see anybody at any tables here. It looks like it is not the main meal time.
I will go procure us a couple of loaves of bread and some fruit if I can find it.
See if they have cucumbers.
Okay.
Make your way over to the kitchen. Are you going inside the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay, you head in the kitchen. You look around for some food. There is food abound, what you can find. As you're rummaging through, you're looking through for a few minutes, grabbing the right stuff. From the doorway to the kitchen, you'll just hear, "Now who's in my kitchen?"
You know, it's just me.
And could just me put the food down and not steal?
I'm not trying to steal. We missed dinner, so I was just getting some bread for like my friends and stuff.
Okay, but we have that rationed out for a reason. If we had everybody coming in when they were hungry and missing dinner, we wouldn't have enough to last the trip.
So do we not get to eat dinner?
That's not what I said. And he's gonna step into the kitchen and start taking the things out of your hands and putting them on the table. How many of you?
4.
Okay. And he'll quickly ration out 4 people's worth of food.
Do you have any cucumbers?
No, we don't have any cucumber.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, it's just sad.
Yeah, they're gross. I agree.
And he'll slap down the 4 portions and get like a smaller box and put them all in. That's what you get. There's your portions.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll bring.
I'll make it.
Okay. I bring it back to everybody. I've got food. There's no cucumbers though.
Thank you for getting the food. Unfortunate there's no cucumbers though. Or pickles. I like.
I guess I didn't ask about pickles.
Well, if they didn't have cucumbers, then they probably wouldn't have pickles.
Yeah. Here we go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Food is brought, distributed. As you're eating, you get a few moments of rest in as you are just taking in the sensation of no longer being in the water. And it takes another 3 to 4 hours for your gills to finally seed back into your neck, and you finally feel like you're breathing normally again. And after they do, you just sitting, waiting, and you start to hear commotion up on top of the deck. Not the boat is rocking and there are people attacking you commotion,
Oh, good.
the nerds are yelling at each other commotion.
Well, that could be just as dangerous. Let's go keep them from killing each other.
Good thing we didn't give them those knives yet.
True.
If you make your way to the deck, before you even reach up there, you'll just hear Savara say, "This is pointless. We already found things. Why would we need to go down a second time? We did our job. It doesn't matter if we're supposed to be out here for longer. If we found the things and it's too dangerous to go down for more, it's not worth it to stay." And Calavarian is just trying to, let's calm down a little bit. It's our job to stick around, and we should, if we're here, we're on contract to be here. College is paying for our expenses. We should go down again, and that's why we have these four, and they'll take care of everything there. I don't care. I don't care if it doesn't matter who was here. It wouldn't matter to me if the strongest person on the planet was standing here with me. I do not want to go back into the ocean for any reason. Simple as that. This whole while Lakva is just standing there in between the two of them, just like, what? Are we leaving? Or are we staying? Because I don't care. And after a few more choice words, which are unnecessary to spoken, Savara's just gonna go, "Fine, if you want to go down on your own. I'm not going down. I don't care. It's not worth my life." And she's gonna storm past you guys, kind of bump shoulders with you, and just go, "I'm sorry," and storm down the steps and into their quarters. Well, that wasn't a fun argument. He's gonna look over. I don't know if we're gonna be staying for much longer, but we'll see. I'm hoping I can convince her to go back in, because I have a feeling there's more stuff down there that we could find. I mean, we only found like this and this, and he's just gonna start like pointing to things on the deck. And while you were doing your own searching, it looks like they were fruitful. They've got more like iconography. They've got more what looks like stone with lettering on it. More objects that seem to have some significance to them. And like, oh, it's a decent grab, but I mean, if we only spent 4 or 5 hours down there. If we spent an actual amount of time, might be able to find more.
Well, it's our job to protect you, so if you go back, we'll go back.
I mean, we'll see. If I can't convince her, it's just she gets real set on what she needs, on what we're doing. So if she's not set on it, then I can't. We can't. But I mean, it's not gonna happen.
Well, that sounds like a problem between you and her. Let us know what you decide.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'll see he's just gonna sit down with the stuff again and start writing out. And then he'll pull out a different notebook and begin writing in it as well. And he's just gonna be writing multiple things at a time.
These nerds are weird.
Yeah. I do worry that if we went down again, maybe the boat could be attacked.
I'm pretty sure there's like a 5% chance that we could actually win against that big shark.
It is a really big shark.
Lot of teeth. Jasnah, what do you think?
I sat on this awful death machine for the past 2 weeks. Let's finish the job. We're here. All of you should be ashamed.
No, I don't think so. Our job is to protect them, and if they don't want to go, then they don't want to go.
I was not saying you should be ashamed. I'm speaking to them.
I mean, don't say that to me. I want to go back down. It's. I mean,
You don't need her. You're a person, you can do things, you have eyes, I think.
but yeah, but I can only find about. I mean, even if I was down there on my own, I can only carry so much, and I can only find so much on my own. I wouldn't even bring back this much.
But something is better than nothing, right?
Just, we'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Unless you're going to pay us each 100 more gold to be your therapist, figure it out with your team. We're here to be muscle, nothing more. I have a face mask to attend to, if you'll excuse me. And she'll loudly clomp metal boots and walk away.
Wow, that long call for it, though.
She didn't say anything that was wrong.
I didn't ask you to be my therapist.
Maybe that's the problem, is you didn't ask, you just started talking to her like one. Do you know where to get cucumbers?
I don't. I mean, are there any in the kitchen?
No.
I mean, I don't know. Why do you eat cucumbers?
Oh, Jasnah's really getting into like facials and having like nice face skin, you know, and I thought some cucumbers over her eyes would just really help her relax a bit.
I mean, I don't know. The kitchen doesn't have any. I don't think there are any on the boat.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Good luck with your conversation.
Yeah. And as he finishes writing his notebooks, he is just gonna put them both back in his bag and start heading down.
Guys, secret team meeting.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about Jasnah. She seems like she's in a worse mood than when she you know, murdered someone?
You think she's gonna murder someone else?
I don't know.
Well, didn't she just kind of get cucked by her god?
Language!
Yeah,
Farland just heard
jeez,
that.
I don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
She just got in like trouble with her god, I think. Or like couldn't reach them in the church, you know?
I suppose that's true.
Or maybe she simply hasn't killed enough humans.
Well, there's only fish people to kill.
That's the problem.
Could just be that she's uncomfortable being out of her comfort zone so much.
It really hopes they had some cucumber to maybe help relax, but you know, here we are.
Yeah.
Do you guys need anything? I have a lot of wine.
I don't need that.
I
It is
do need
late.
to brush out my hair. That's about it.
Should we see if she's okay, or should we just let her be?
I think we should probably just give her some time.
Yeah, the last time I went to go talk to her, she thought I wanted to date her, so I think we should just leave her alone.
Did you though?
No! I just brought fruit!
Well, you know how she gets about fruit.
I don't know what her customs are.
They seem to involve fruits and vegetables. That's about all I've figured out.
You guys should get to sleep. It is late. I will keep watch.
If you guys so choose, you may get a night of rest. Unaired, no distractions, and no conflict while you sleep. Farwin, after you doze off, you'll have a few pleasant dreams. Things will be good. You'll have what seems to be a normal night of sleep at the beginning. Partway through, your dreams morph and change. You're not on a boat.
Oh,
And you're
what a
not
relief.
you're not at home. You're in Ioris. You're on the main throughway. You look around. There are people. Slowly less and less and less. Your feet are moving, but you're not walking them. Your body's moving on its own. Your vision, you can move around. You walk to the south end of town, into Old Town. You turn into an alleyway. And there's a dead body.
Oh, jeez.
The ground soaked in blood, caked. Scratch marks line the walls, thick and deep. The body dismembered slightly, the shoulder kind of out of socket and torn, the neck twisted, and the head missing. Your vision will flash again, and in that same alleyway, a different body. Similar features, head missing, neck twisted, and another, and another. The alley changing. Same image. icy feeling in the back of your head, and you got just ringing in your ears. And it grows louder and louder and louder and louder, until eventually you feel like that sound is coming from right behind you. And as you turn to see what it is, there's nothing. You turn back again and there's nothing. Your vision goes black, and you wake up.
Oh, jeez. What time is it?
When you wake up, if you are to look outside of the room you're all staying in, you're seeing just the beginnings of what could be daylight. It looks like it's just about to be sunrise.
Oh, I'm gonna go out of the room and find Vesper because she's awake. Because she is always awake.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the stairs, like halfway up. Good morning.
Hi, Vesper.
You seem sad. Are you okay?
I had a really weird dream. I think it was about the murder in the city, the one with the head missing.
The one that we didn't do.
Yeah. I don't know, I just kept seeing bodies, you know, without heads, but like a lot of them.
Do you think there's more?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it felt... It was one of those dreams that just felt really specific, you know?
You had a premonition.
Yeah, maybe.
I think when we get back, we'll just listen to those guys that stand on the streets and yell the news, and if they say that there's more people with head missing, one will know for sure it wasn't Jasnah, because she's right there, unless she can teleport.
That would be very dangerous. I mean, if she can teleport, then we're definitely screwed.
Well, she's on our side, though, so she hasn't beheaded any of us, which is really kind.
That's true.
We'll look into it, you know?
Okay.
But also, like, maybe the beheaded people deserved it. Maybe they were bad people.
Even if they were bad people, I don't know. It seems very... too much, you know?
I wouldn't worry about it for now. Mostly because we're on a boat in the middle of nowhere, so.
That's true, yeah, we're nowhere near a city.
Your head is safely on your shoulders. Good job.
Thanks, I try. Okay. That's it.
You all, the rest of you, slowly begin to awaken. The day ahead of you, the sun rising higher in the sky as you exit out of the cabin. Breakfast is served. And does anybody have anything they want to do in the morning?
Are the nerds at breakfast?
You will see Calavarian, and you will see Lakva, but you will not see Savara.
So, hey nerds.
What's up?
You tell me, what are we doing?
Well, after the argument, Savara wouldn't talk to me last night, so we're still waiting on that one.
Well, we definitely shouldn't just waste a whole day. I mean, we should either go back into the ocean or we should leave. But if we just sit here, we're wasting time, or we could be finding stuff and maybe the shark and the people will come back.
I mean, if the shark comes back, these things are interesting. I mean, sharks in the water. I don't get to go in the water. If the shark comes up, you can at least look at the shark.
So, how did you get this far in life? By lying and cheating, never mind, I remember. You need to go talk to the hot lady and figure this out. Like, now. Or else Jasnah's going to do it, maybe, and like that is probably not a great call.
I mean, like, I'm getting some amount of extra credit either way, so I don't care.
Even if you get like 10 points of extra credit, 0 plus 10 is still not passing. So
I mean, you're not passing either.
I can't argue that. Figure it out. Or I'll just push you all overboard.
If you do that, you'll get paid.
No, but it will be equally as satisfying.
As money?
Yes.
She's gonna keep eating her breakfast.
I'm gonna walk in. My hair has been brushed, so it's a little extra poofy today. I did not put back in my flowers because I don't know if we're going in the water or not. Hi guys! How we doing?
Hi,
Breakfast looks
Juju.
good.
It is breakfast. Hooray. They haven't made the choice, so.
Oh no. They not, talk to her at all, I guess?
Maybe you should try talking to her, Juju. You are the nicest person in the world.
I mean, I guess I can go talk to her if we need like a middle person or something.
A mediator, yes.
Should I go alone or does somebody want to come with me?
That's your call. Go for it, Juju. You got this.
Okay, just should I eat my breakfast first or should I go right now? What's more important?
Are you hungry?
Probably breakfast.
Okay, I'm just gonna take 2 big bites of, I assume there's like some sort of like bread or whatever.
There's an assortment of bread and cheese, probably.
Okay, I take 2 big bites of bread and I put a hunk of cheese in my mouth and I go, okay, I'll be right back, I'll go try. And then I scuttle off.
Juju running out of the galley with toast in her mouth.
Yeah.
I'm late.
Her anime girl.
Okay. You make your way to their room in the cabin, and the door is closed currently. but you can hear shuffling of papers and a quill inside.
But no voices.
No voices. I mean, the other two are currently still out in the dining area.
Okay. I don't know, maybe we had a lady or a man over I don't know. Anyways, I will make a nice little tap on the door.
You'll hear a heavy, What is it now, Calavarian? I really don't want to have this conversation again. Sorry. Should have opened the door before I started yelling. What can I do for you?
Hi, I just wanted to check in on you. I was a little worried when I didn't see you in the breakfast area. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm fine because I'm trying to find something. And I think I found it. And it's better to just... And she's gonna go back to her desk, and she's gonna grab 2 pieces of paper, and she's going to place them down on the nearest surface near you, and she's going, those are the contract that we signed and the contract that you signed. And now there is one very specific clause in our contract that says that if there is a danger of a threat that is greater than the contracted help is able to deal with, we can at any point terminate the expedition and come back.
I won't take any offense to this, but do you feel like me and my friends can't handle another journey down in the ocean? I guess you really do just want to head back, huh?
I mean, yes, I want to be off this fucking boat. This boat is awful. The ocean is awful. I want to be on dry land again. But, and this is where it is important, because I'm not going to just leave. I can just decide not to go back down in there. If Calavarian wants to go down with you lot, that's fine. I'm not going down again. But, can you honestly tell me that if that shark shows up again, that you are able to deal with that?
I mean...
It is 30 times bigger than any of us.
That's true. But I believe in me and my friends, so if you feel safe enough just to be on the boat, then I guess we can talk to Calvarian about maybe just going down without you. Even though it does seem like he wants you there.
I don't want to risk my life for some old rocks. Old rocks are fascinating. They are very interesting and they can tell us a lot about so many things. They are not worth my life.
Okay, I mean,
And
that's valid. So, I guess I'll just say that.
that's... And she's just gonna take these pieces of paper back and just put them back on her desk. I'm going to stay in here, and I'm going to eat, and I'm going to not get in the way. Other than that, you all can do what you want.
Okay, well, I hope you have a nice time relaxing on the boat. Sorry to bother you. And I guess I'll see you later.
And she's just gonna close the door.
Gotta go back to the dining area and pout a little bit and eat more of my toast and cheese.
guessing she's still not gonna help, not gonna come out.
Yeah, she was not very happy. I feel a little bit of misdirected anger towards me, and it's kind of making me sad. But she did say that she'll just stay on the boat, and if we really, 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 really want to, we can all go back down. But she's not going.
He's just gonna kind of look down for a second and like think. At this point, I don't know how much I can do on my own. I mean, we found some stuff, but if she's bent on not going, I'd be on my own down there other than you guys. And you just said you're here to do a job and you're not gonna care if it's just me or if it's both of us or whatever. But it's a sticky pickle. I'm gonna go talk to the captain and see what he thinks. And we're probably gonna get the ship moving. I don't know if it's worth it.
It's definitely not worth it to just stay here in the water and do nothing. Because then there's a chance the shark shows up and we're not finding rocks.
I mean, yeah, the shark is a big problem. It's a big problem.
The shark is the only problem. That's the problem.
Oh, wait. Didn't you say before that this is not your first time doing this? Maybe look on the bright side. The next time you can come here and bring somebody who's not afraid of sharks, and maybe the shark will just be gone next time.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen it. I don't know what the other expeditions saw, but we weren't expecting a big shark. Obviously, they didn't tell us there was a big shark. It means it wasn't a big shark before. I'm gonna go talk to the captain because I can't make the decision, and she's made the decision, so the captain's gotta make a decision.
Good luck. Have fun.
As he trudges off, it will be about 2 hours before anything happens on deck. And you're all waiting around, a little antsy, keeping an eye on the water. No sharks, no merfolk. Those 2 hours will pass, and the captain will come out on the deck and just, "Everybody, it is time to move anchor. We are done here. The scholars say their expedition is finished. We are back to the mainland. Jump, jump! Clap, 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 clap." And everybody's going to start moving towards positions to get things in place. The anchor is going to begin being raised.
Has anybody seen Jasnah today?
I don't think I have.
We should probably let her know what's happening.
We should probably have Juju let her know what's happening.
Yes.
I already did mediation.
Yeah. But Jasnah thinks that Vesper is a demon. And I don't know what the hell's going on with the relationship between us. So I think you should do it.
Okay. Wait, I thought we all live in this, sleep in the same room, though. Or should she go somewhere else?
You are all in the same room. However, this is a question of Jasnah. Where would Jasnah have been for this portion of day thus far?
While waiting for the nerds to make up their minds, I went down to the bilge and I was practicing planks. I would soak my armor and linen in salt water and use that weight as a counterweight to myself. So, I'm in the bilge doing planks and other calisthenics.
I don't think it would take much searching to find Jasnah.
I guess I'm going by myself again.
I'll send Basil with you.
Hi, Jasnah. Good morning.
Hello, Juju. What can I do for you today?
Oh, well, everyone was wondering where you were, and I just wanted to check up on you, make sure you're okay.
I mean, I can't feel my hands and my feet, but that's probably I'm just pushing it a little too hard.
You can't feel your hands and your feet?
I'm trying to get to a 3-minute plank. It's really hard.
Oh, exercise. I thought it was because. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm glad that you're doing okay besides your phalanges being numb. Do you want me to just leave you to it, or do you want to, or what I'm trying to say is just that don't be afraid to come find the Pink Cloak Gang. Everyone's worried about you, I guess.
Why?
You seemed a little off last night, that's all.
What, you've never gone to go see a play by yourself?
Go see a play?
You know, by yourself. It's a giant social taboo. You go to a play by yourself and people make a whole fuss about it. Sometimes it's okay to do that, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess haven't heard of that one before. I'm not entirely sure how it relates to this situation. Other than maybe that you just wanted some alone time, which I respect, and maybe I should leave you alone now.
Have the scholars made up their minds?
Yes. Lady was very upset still. She actually yelled at me a little bit, and
Excuse me, she yelled at you?
well, she had a little bit of misdirected anger.
Did
It's
she
not
yell
an
at you?
issue. It's fine. It's okay.
That it's a yes or no question.
No.
Oh no.
Here is the thing. We're not paid enough to be yelled at, especially by any soft hands Highlander to come in and yell at us. The breath that they draw is only by the blood on our hands. So if she yelled at you, well, maybe she might not have the opportunity to yell at someone else.
Yes, it's perfectly fine. I just think that she was having a hard time with the whole shark thing, and you know she's really mad at. I don't know why I can't remember his name right now. Castrol, whatever the flick.
I have her hard time right here, if that's what she's looking for.
What'd you say?
I have her hard time right here if she's looking for that.
Let's just remain friendly so that way we make sure that we get our payment, because I think that would not be very good. Anyways,
Let me tell you something.
Oh,
For me to receive payment with you being insulted, you're one of the honestly most genuine, kindest people I've ever met. And that's an insult to your name. That money, that's dirty money. I can't just accept that. But I will respect your wishes.
I appreciate that, and I think that is super duper sweet. And I also think you're super duper sweet because you want to protect me, and that's really nice. But I'm
She
just
is dripping in salt water and super flush, and her hair is just a mess. And she's in full armor.
but I think it's just time for us to, all of us who had a very tough day yesterday, to just relax, and we're going to head back, and it will be a nice time on the boat. And I'm glad that you seem to be doing okay.
Are you doing okay?
Am I doing okay? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm doing fine. I don't know why that didn't sound sincere. I meant that sincerely.
Jasnah can put a very gentle hand on your shoulder. This is good. Accidents happen at sea. So, if you change your mind, just know that accidents happen at sea.
Is it the saying, what happens at sea stays at sea? I think I might have heard that one before.
I've not heard of that one, but I like it.
Thanks. I guess I'll leave you to the rest of your workout.
Walk me upstairs. I want to go speak with Bobobo.
Oh, okay. Go to Bobobo.
Okay. You find Bobobo. And the lizard folk is currently in the throes of getting everybody positioned and getting things set up for the final bits of moving.
Hail, Bobobo.
Yes, what can we do for you?
So the Featherists, they have us going back home.
That is what the captain says. Time to go back. Mainland.
What job do you have after this?
Great question.
Would you perhaps need some help with a future job?
Are you offering to become sea leg?
Perhaps. Temporary thing. I'm not speaking for everyone, I'm just curious if there are any exotic or wayward shores you might be approaching.
We are charter slash what is word common for ship for hire. Ship for hire. Ship don't move unless money moves.
Bobo, where would you go if you had the choice?
Money, choice. Choice does not matter. Money matter.
Now I've seen how you look at this ship. I've seen how you run this ship. Something tells me, certain days, it might be a bit more than just money for you. An old sot like you.
I like not being in cities. As long as water, fine. No stupid land folk who don't understand how to stand on a boat for more than 10 seconds.
I'm up to 12 seconds now.
He's gonna stare real hard and tie you. 11 and a half. Why do you ask? Why are you interested in where both go?
There's freedom out here. No anchor to the land, or whatever lay on the land. I don't know, perhaps a crew like yours would go elsewhere. Just opportunities, and I'm trying to see where we could head.
If Captain accepts going for vessel journey, then wherever on map do you can point to.
Good to know. Thanks for taking it easy on a land legs like me, by the way.
Affection is not. Don't like that.
Don't push your luck. I'll hiss at him a little bit and then walk away.
Okay, that's fine. And just goes back to working.
Jasnah,
Oh.
if you are looking for things to do, Farwin and I were maybe thinking on looking into who did that other murder thing back in town.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about it. I had a bad dream about it too.
Are you losing sleep over some dead city rat?
Well, in the dream, it wasn't just one. It was like a lot of them. I don't know. There's just something that I don't like about it.
And I mean, if it's bothering Farwin, I think it's worth looking into.
Jasnah's gonna lean down in front of Farwin. Hey, you okay?
Farwin closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, and then he opens them, and his eyes are just pure determination. And he says, "Yeah, but I need to know what happened."
Okay. Okay. If it's bothering your sleep, then it's bothering my sleep. Let's go find a city rat killer.
Dexter, Season 2.
Oh my gosh. I am putting the flowers in my hair now that I know we're not going in the water.
Okay, flowers are back in your hair. You are back to your full stage of beautification.
Basil stops following Jasnah around and sits on top of my head.
Basil is once again firmly planted. And as the travel commences, you're all able to, without worry and without harrying, make your voyage. At the end of your voyage, as we will not be going through the whole process once more, you will all be going up a level.
Wowee!
Nice.
And we will pick up next week, so long as we don't have any scheduling conflicts or any unexpected circumstance, with the return to Ioris.
Sweet.
But for now, roll a little bit of that health.
Oh, fuck.
Roll what?
Health.
Oh, I thought you
Hit
said
dice.
I thought you said hemp at first. I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, they all advocate for hemp. That's all he was talking about. Our pride of heritage in this country,
Bro.
of using hemp
6 plus 6 is 12. Wow.
That's
Wow.
math, baby.
So that'll put us at level 5.
I believe so.
If we roll under average, are we taking average, or are we just taking what we roll?
It is for you. You rolled a 1. You re-roll.
Thanks.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
Big ups.
Thank you.
All right. And with health rolled, to finish up level ups in the coming time between now and the next session.
Wait,
That's all she wrote for tonight.
is it level 5? Because I've
Yeah,
been at level 3 this whole time, apparently.
Oh my god.
I know. Wait, hold on. I'd have to go back. I know I leveled you guys up to 4.
Yeah, so
after
Yeah,
this
we
would
were-
be
I was
5.
at level 4. Yeah, I've been operating on level 4.
What the?
So my best guess is that you rolled the hit points for level 4, but never did anything else for level 4.
Yay! I did this in my other campaign. Actually, now that I think about it.
Oh my god. Okay, so we'll get you your level 4 and level 5 level ups. And then we'll come back with everybody at level 5 instead of level 3.5.
Yay!
Hooray.
And Will, if someone's threatening you with a scheduling conflict, we can just make that not happen.
I mean, we can just... I mean, a lot happens at sea.
Hello. I figured since I know that my face actually turns on when I do this, I'll just at least say hi to everybody. I am gonna end the stream, so... But I want to raid somebody. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight for D&D. It was super fun. My character's super awkward, just like me. Okay, alright, goodbye. Thank you, bye-bye.